Huh?
So you're a dog. But you can use a cassette player to transform into monsters like the rest of us. Are you some kind of magical talking dog from another world? Guess not. Nope. Just a good boy. Welcome back to Cassette Beasts. Hi there.
Hey!
Hello, Tofu.
Sorry.
Sorry, is this too loud? Maybe this is a little easier for you. I thought we could pencil in a quick meeting.
Hey!
It's the Triangle Man. Who are you and what do you want? Where are my manners? I should introduce myself. Are you an Archangel? Archangel! Is that what you call us? How delightful. As for me personally, I've been called many things by your kind. Arthur, Alexander, Agamemnon.
Alas, I am Aleph.
You can call me Al.
Uh...
Sure is polite. I've been preoccupied for some time by an old friend. Fortunately, that situation has been resolved now. And now I return to find out this world has gathered more of my people, more archangels. These are exciting times indeed, friends. The newcomers are wild and unfocused, but I see much potential in them. So I must ask that you don't attempt to intervene in my team-building exercise. In fact, I must request that you cease searching for my peers entirely. Yeah, but the Archangels are key to leaving New Wirral. I need to find the world of the island.
Oh!
You just want to leave? Yes, I can send you away from here. The only thing I can't warp is me. A mirror doesn't reflect itself. I don't like the sound of this.
So be it.
I shall grant your wish.
Please don't come back. Really. I mean it.
Uh-oh. I am going somewhere. Well, at least they're with us and still with us in spirit. Roadblock. Stuff floating in the air. Always a good sign. I can't read this. I don't even recognize the language. Yep, sure did send us somewhere. That's a big sword. Don't know if I like the looks of that.
Hey, sugar.
You're looking pretty lost there, stranger. You need a place to stay. I don't like this either. Like, you're lucky I found you when I did, sweetheart.
Call me Miss Amber.
I'm the face of the Amber Lodge.
You're mighty lucky.
The Amber Lodge doesn't pass through these dead worlds often. Please, make yourself at home. Have yourself a look around. We're traveling right now, so there ain't nowhere to go just yet. Is this your first time at the Amber Lodge? Miss Amber sure knows how to run this joint. A simpler time. Do you know Aleph?
Well,
He and I were like family once, back in the good old days. There was a whole gang of us. We had some mighty fine times together, let me tell you. Aleph was like the leader. I mean, of course he was. That's his whole shtick, ain't it? But me, I was the ride, and Morgante was the keeper of the door. But sometimes folks just grow apart. Sometimes it gets messy at the end. So I left all that behind. I'm sure Aleph's still trying to find his ticket off that island even now. No way the old witch will tell him how, of course. But I don't want to bore you with this old girl's tales of days gone by. Morgante? Are you an archangel? Me? Why, I told you, Tofu. I'm just the face of this establishment. The Amber Lodge is the real attraction. Not to mention, you'd know all about walking around wearing an avatar, wouldn't you? Don't worry, I won't tell.
now.
I'm guessing you were stranded out on that rock because Aleph warped you away, right? And before that, you were on New Wirral. That island is like a fly trap. Folks slip through the cracks and end up there. Mighty unlucky of you, Sugar. But as for the business with our triangle-headed friend, it ain't your fault you got caught up in our old mess. So I'll give you a ride, just this once. Follow me. This mirror will take you where you need to go. Where that is, however, well, then it just ain't up to me. Step through it when you're ready. So when she said she was just the face of this establishment, there was a cutaway very briefly, and you saw all of the people in here flicker in and out. Miss Amber isn't really a person. The lodge is the creature. The archangel, I suppose. The lodge really is one of a kind. Why, I'd stay here forever if I could. Take you where you need to go, where that is, when you're ready.
Take care.
It's mighty fine meeting. Oh, do me a favor. Let's not tell our friend Al about me helping you out, shall we? Oh, face down on the ground. Thought I'd lost you for a moment there. Okay, so if I'm understanding this right, this triangle man, Aleph, is an old archangel who's been stuck on New Wirral like the rest of us. And you were saved by a stranger after the triangle bloke sent you to another world. Something he can do to others, but not himself. Gotcha. About sums it up. We don't know what this guy is planning, do we? It sounds like he has an agenda, all right, one that involves finding other archangels.
Oh,
I guess my question is, what do you want to do about this guy? He's clearly up to something, but all this stuff might be a bit above our pay grade. At the end of the day, we're just trying to find a way home. Don't know what's going on here. But also, like... I mean, we don't have a responsibility. But... there are people living here. I mean, it's like, technically it's not our responsibility, but there are people living here just trying to get by. And if he's stuck here, then he's potentially causing all of them duress, or at least potentially will. So I'll at least keep an eye on him.
Right.
Well, that was fun. And if I had to guess what's going on, every archangel that we've run across, Aleph has absorbed, said welcome to the team and whatnot, and then speaking to us just a moment ago, mentioned that the new archangels are a little wild perhaps, but have potential. Given that on that tapestry, we saw Aleph, Morgante, and the Amber Lodge all kind of as a team that Miss Amber said has since broken up and went separate ways. We know Aleph and Morgante don't really get along. I think it's fair to assume that Aleph wants both off this island and to gather all of the other archangels together to form a new squad that can go traveling about. To what end, we don't really know. Probably not good things, given that the tapestry showed Aleph holding sword up in the air, people bowing to him, and that was a very desolate world. Destroyed, and there was a painting of Aleph on the wall. Don't know exactly, but probably not good. Also, hi there. Ah, Tofu, just the face I was hoping to see. A patron of this fine establishment told me of a peculiar sighting they saw earlier. An abandoned rowing boat sailing itself to shore not too long ago. Sounds strange, no? I thought that you would like to hear about it, given that you and your friends adore discussing strange occurrences right here in my cafe. Rowing boat. Glad you overheard all of that. It was kind of weird for everybody involved, but especially us. Testing. Okay. So this quest that we just got is actually the lead into the Pier of the Unknown DLC. This is a whole big expansion. I say DLC, it's like an expansion. An expansion that was released a decent amount of time after the initial release of the game. A rowing boat. This comes from the sea. We should check it out, Tofu. And this is how you access it. I do not know exactly... And the boat is docked. We're not on New Wirral anymore, are we? I do not know exactly what's involved in this expansion, or what level everything is, or whatnot. I'm going to hold off on actually completing it until later. But I'm going to poke my head in. We are tall enough to enter. Is that a sign up ahead? Brightside Pier. I am not walking full.
Vagrants and vagabonds of the audience.
Are you sitting comfortably? Yeah, there are no seats here. Are there meant to be chairs? Are you standing comfortably? Good! Then let us begin the show.
You all.
The time draws near.
Come one, come all.
To Brightside Pier.
I am Gwen.
Humble host and ring mistress of Brightside Pier. You have received a special invitation to the grand reopening of this once-in-a-lifetime carnival of entertainment. Or at least, that's what I would be saying if this place was ready for the public. Unfortunately, I'm having some technical difficulties.
Well,
The Pier's three main attractions are each powered by rusty old machines that keep them running day and night. Something has happened to these infernal engines, and now their instability threatens the safety of the entire pier. This happened on my watch, and because of the nasty blighters that have since moved in, I'm unable to fix them myself. I sent out the boat to your island in hopes that someone would come and help me resolve my slight predicament. Yeah, I have a lot of questions, but I'm following so far.
well,
What do you think? Do you think you'd be able to give these infernal engines a good old wallop to make them work again? Sure. Knew from the moment I saw you that you would be up to the task. Around the pier, you'll be able to find prize tickets. If you collect enough of these, I'll exchange them for a pass to let you into an attraction. Have all the attraction passes already? Why don't you just give me the passes? I am duty-bound as both a host and a clown to abide by the rules of the establishment. Besides, it's more fun this way.
Right.
Here with the cute clown lady said, Tofu. Let's look around. So what all do we... Hey, it's Magic Crab. Doesn't that mean there's a platform B here? I mean, what would this be without an Archangel, I suppose? Need a ticket. There is something unhappy. I need a key. So I said I've played through this before, and I absolutely have played the game to completion. However, I did not complete the DLC, the expansion. So I don't actually know what I'm getting myself into here. I mean, other than some research that I've conducted. Prize ticket. Heck yeah. So that means there's something that you can do to activate these chests. What that is, though... The Witch House. Oh. Prize ticket. Need a red ticket. So I have 2 prize tickets, and that seems to be about all I can... Cool. Prize ticket. And charge, and wheat, and an Ice 9 tape. So the expansion introduced not only this whole new area, but also introduced a ton of new monsters, a ton of new abilities, stickers, I guess you could say. Alright, so we have 3 tickets. I am not really seeing what could be done. To open up these remaining chests. Yeah, I picked something up at some point. I think it was inside the building, though, so there's probably not much I can do about it. Yeah, we have a cube back here, but I do not know... Oh, it looks like maybe I can put the cube over here. Perfect. Prize ticket. So still no key. But that is 4 prize tickets that we have. So that really just leaves the 2 chests in here that I'm not really sure how to trigger. Everything else looks like it needs a ticket.
Hello.
What can I do for you? Can you just, like, tell... yeah, about you. Asking about me? Why, I'm just little old Gwen. I may be the custodian of the pier, but more than anything, I'm here to learn how to create. I spent a lot of my early life watching people create things, stories, experiences. The very act of making something from nothing that brings people joy has always fascinated me. I hope that answers your question. Only kind of.
Hello.
You strike me as a very weird person. Ah, Brightside Pier. I made a promise that I'd look after the place, so I can't leave just yet. I know people live out there on that island you came from, but this place is my home. I can't leave it. Not yet, anyhow.
Hello.
Yeah, you are raising some red flags, lady. Okay, so I have 4, so I can actually go in. So I specifically want in the witch house, which is a green ticket.
Hello.
So there are more. I'm going to assume that there are more tickets inside. No, I don't know how much I like this. No, don't you zoom, like, just slightly zoom that camera in. Pretty spooky, huh? Yeah, it's a little spooky. Hello. Little Red! Oh, and they're level 31. That's like perfect. I don't have to kill myself. I'm literally here for Little Red. have no idea how much damage this is going to do. So energy shot didn't do as much damage, so I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna hope the top one does not die. Dang it! Okay, well, let's look around, but worst case scenario, that's who I'm after. We can just beat them up. I don't want to go in too far. Oh, I can't get over there anyway. I don't want to go in too far. Because I do want to save this for later. Okay, just one of you. Let's just spit. Low damage. And now I'm gonna try a basic tape, and we're gonna see how that works. I feel like a basic tape will be fine. Man. Just as an aside, I like that there is a button right there on the combat interface, the main combat interface, to record, which takes you right to your tape depository. But also, you can just go through the item menu and choose it that way. Like, they don't force you to do one or the other. Whatever your brain says, yeah, this is cool, you can do it. That's good UX, I guess. Little Reds, in their immature states, have the potential to maintain their civil and friendly personas into adulthood, or give in to their inner beasts. What would drive such a courteous creature to such bloodlust? Well-rounded, all around. Okay, so consider this a sneak peek into the Pier of the Unknown expansion. I'm going to come back and I'm going to do this proper later, probably once we finish up the main game. Do I have to travel out this way?